Welcome to Unexplained YouTube.
Nice one.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Kendall.
Hey, Max.
It's been, I don't know how long.
Decades.
And 2 years.
Yes.
But we got an Unexplained YouTube for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And what better to come back with than with Squatch?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Some Georgia Squatch this time.
Georgia sitting Squatch. Except this one ain't sitting.
Now, he's hauling ass.
He ain't wanting to get hit.
Well, it is a police car coming after him, so I mean...
You know all the deets on this, so why don't you go off a little bit here?
Okay, so picture this. Late one night in Lumpkin County, Georgia, on a May night back in 2009, a police officer and a city worker are in a squad car driving down the road to some function that they have to go to together. They see this large black, I know it sounds terrible, figure just hauling ass across the road, right? So they immediately flip a Yui. They go and they pull over and they try to put the spotlight on it and they can't find it. And it's like really, really freaky. They estimate that whatever this thing was doing about 30 miles per hour hopping along the road. The fastest runner in the world can only do 28 miles per hour. So, I mean, you take that in consideration, like the stride this thing must have to be booking it that fast. It's pretty crazy.
You think it was Squatch?
It could be Squatch. I mean, you know, it's got some mass to it.
By the way, guys, if any of you know, is Finding Bigfoot still on the TV? Let me know if anybody knows that. I'm curious.
I stopped watching TV a long time ago, man. I went off the grid.
Yeah, I haven't watched it for a long time either, but I just want to know if they're still... It doesn't matter. Anyway, I don't know what else the thing could be, because I see it, and it's not like it's real visible at all. You know, you hardly see it in this video. You have just a few frames, but you definitely see feet and legs.
Yeah, you just see, like, torso and legs just...
Yeah.
And literally, like, one frame, it's in the center of the right lane, and then the next frame, it's already, like, halfway through the next lane, dude. It's, like, insane.
Pretty fast. And, you know, they sound pretty weirded out by it.
Yeah, you know, and...
Yeah. And as far as I can tell, it's like a real cop, so... I think they really saw something. But as to what it was, Squatch, not Squatch. I'm so reserved about Squatch. I'm almost jaded by it, you know?
Jaded? Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just I can't buy it the way that I used to when I was a little kid and ignorant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would love for there to be a Squatch out there, you know, stealing mangoes from trees, whatever they do. There's a story of a skunk ape in Florida that used to steal apples out of the people's back porch.
That's disturbing.
It is very... That's actually one of the famous pictures. Anyway.
That is so creepy.
Mm-hmm.
What is it doing in my yard?
I don't know. I have a really hard time buying Squatch. But again, I can't think of what else this could be. Because it's moving pretty fast. No.
Sure not a bear, no.
No.
Now... It could be, I mean, I realize May is kind of a weird month for that, but it could be just some dude in a gorilla suit. But then again, like I said earlier, like, it would be impossible because they estimate this thing's running at 30 miles per hour.
That brings up another question, like, how did they measure this thing's speed?
I don't know. I was just looking at the information on this case on the Bigfoot evidence thing, and that's what they say. And it doesn't show how they got that number, so I actually don't know if that's a hard fact or they're just pulling it out of their ass.
Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of variables right there. The car's moving. It's dark. You only see it for a few frames.
Yeah, but like I said, though, in those frames, you see it clear that road in about 3 steps. It's crazy.
Right.
So, I mean, that's quite the feat. I mean, I could clear a road in maybe, 2 times that much if I was striding like a madman.
I don't know where do you think it was going? It seems like these things always are just barely getting hit by cars. You think they would have it down a little better than this by now?
Well, maybe their perception's not good. Maybe they're just like,
If they've been avoiding humans for this long, I think they have pretty good perception. I think they're in tune with everything going on except cars on freeways. The singular car on a freeway. How do you all this wilderness, all of this?
Well, see, that's just it, though. I mean, 1 second you're trudging through the forest, happy as a clam. All of a sudden, there's a road. Oh, what the hell? And
Right.
then, because like when you're in the forest, you're not paying attention to the road. It's not like, here in Arizona where it's like you see the road for miles and miles and miles. I mean, you go from dense to road to dense again. It's kind of a weird thing.
I mean, it's true, but this is like, I would assume, unless this is, a special one or something, that you would be so in tune with every. I mean, deers get hit, but deers stop and look. But
It's true.
I mean, they would be so in tune, they would know a car's coming along before they would even see it. You'd hear something like that. I would guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, just like there's rabbits, I'll be driving down the road in the middle of the night, and a rabbit will see me, and I see the rabbit, and it's like, right before I get to where the rabbit is, it decides it wants to run at the last second.
Yeah, but I mean, is a rabbit the same kind of thing with the intelligence of a primate-looking thing? I mean, there's a whole
No, but
yeah.
I think there is some sort of, like, instinctual bond that most wild animals share, Max.
That they all need to barely get hit from a car? Hit by a
Yeah,
car?
because they don't want to be near the car.
I think this is a Bigfoot thing. I think Bigfoots just barely need to be seen every now and then.
You think that's how they get, like, their sexual high?
By barely getting seen? Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, they almost got me. Oh, Steve. Oh, hold me, Steve. Hold me, Steve.
And there's no other squash there, so it's really creepy.
Steve.
Where did you go? Oh my god.
George, you're freaking me out. I left. Steve, don't leave me again. George, I'm leaving.
So
I don't know why.
know.
I don't know
Yeah.
why, but I think that's a really funny, like, mental image.
They talk and hump trees.
Yeah, that's what that like wood knocking you hear. That's just squatches humping the trees.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, myth solved. Okay, Bigfoot hunters
That's
out there.
called. It's called George Norrie. Tell him we got it solved.
This is pretty unique though. We haven't really had an actual like police dash cam before.
No, and this is another good thing is that this makes this a little bit more tangible than most.
yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot. I think so. There's a lot of other cop stuff involving paranormal, but I think this might be our first one.
Yeah. Thanks, people, for driving around in the middle of the night and almost hitting a squatch.
Georgia was where they had the big Squatch hoax in 2008. Do you remember that? Where they supposedly found the body?
Oh yeah, and it was just like a fake thing stuck with pig meat or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That was
Yeah.
in Georgia, yeah.
That's
So, I really don't know what else this thing could be other than Gallimimus or Squatch.
How would it be a Gallimimus? Oh, okay. Okay, I found out how they determine the speed. Okay.
Okay, how they
It
just-
crosses, because it crosses 7 meters, that's the length of a road,
Okay.
in 1.3 seconds. And then it travels 12 meters, which is the whole length of the video, in about 2 seconds.
Okay,
Well, not the whole length of the video, I mean the whole length of the encounter.
right.
From like the first time it's seen until it disappears into the
Okay.
pixels, and that's how they arrived at the speed of the creature.
That's pretty fast, man.
Hmm.
Like, if that's accurate, that's pretty fast. I mean, that's, like you said, that's faster than a dude.
Yeah, that is like crazy.
Yeah. And then a dude in a gorilla suit in May in Georgia? No, that's not
Yeah.
going to happen.
And where this video was taken, I'm looking at it at Google Maps right now, and it's way out in the thicks. Like, if this was a hoax, you would have to like really, really, really plan ahead and to get
yeah.
out there.
Okay, well, now we know that. That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's interesting.
This actually is a pretty popular case. It's not too hard to find info on it. It's all over like Facebook. Find Bigfoot and Bigfoot evidence and junk like that. So
You think it's Squatch Kennel?
Man, see, if I say I think it's... if I say that, I have to start believing in Sasquatch, and I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say that it's not Squatch, okay?
Oh.
But I'm not going to say it is Squatch. I'm going to, unfortunately, have to leave this one unexplained, because I just don't know.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I know. I did the thing. We're not supposed to...
It's going to be down to me to tie this all together now. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't either.
Yeah. So
do you remember in the video if anybody commented on like a smell or anything? I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
I don't. Does Georgia Squatch have a stank? Does it got pheromones? I don't know.
I guess.
I mean, like, does it share the? Obviously, it's not like its retarded cousin from Kentucky, Bodette.
Yeah.
Because Bodette just kind of wobbles around. He couldn't haul ass across the road like that.
They gotta bathe him. He can't bathe himself.
No, you can't.
No. The marshal has to drive out there every Saturday and hose him down.
Well, better hose you down with your kinfolk.
You damn monkey.
Just gonna stands there trying to like lick at the lights on top of his police car.
Just do that thing that dogs do when you hold a hose. They're trying to bite the water.
His ape lips are just flapping on the water. And the marshal's just like, ugh, disgusted. It's a damn shame.
Damn shame. Why is it a shame that he didn't go out there and do that?
I guess it's holding him back in his career. I don't know.
You know, I couldn't be home for Christmas because of you damn animal.
Hope you die.
I missed my daughter's firstborn because of you.
Gosh.
And it's just like,
but seriously, guys, this is a pretty interesting case. I really don't know. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I really want there to be a Bigfoot. I really hope someday we find one. But until we do, I'm just going to have to sit on the little fence and just kind of say it's unexplained.
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 I mean, it would have been cool if, like, instead of the Bigfoot running away, it, like, jumped on top of the police car and left maybe some hair samples or footprints.
Junk smudge?
He just starts teabagging the windshield, just...
Like, do you remember that video where the alien falls out of the sky?
Yeah!
And they're like, what the fuck was that? And they like flip the car or something.
It's such a thud. As like the Squatch is teabagging the squad car, they hit the windshield wipers and it's just flopping the junk around trying to get it off the windshield.
No.
It's just going, ugh. Every time it hits him. Ugh.
He flashes the lights. All right, guys, we got 10 seconds.
Damn monkeys.
This has been Unexplained YouTube.